Enzymes are very important in organisms. They lower the activation energy for a reaction to take place. They are very specific. They can be reused, and so they are important for functions. Now, enzymes operate at specific temperatures, pH, even freshwater salinity. And so, if an enzyme that cannot withstand high temperatures, causes the enzymes, which are proteins, to denature. In other words, the enzymes become deactivated. And so the functions deactivate as well. So this is why temperature is so important, because if we just take enzymes alone, temperatures can affect these enzymes, especially at high and low temperatures. Temperature also affects water availability. So we will see in leaves of plants that their temperature does have an effect on how the physiological processes of plants take place. And so when we look at how does a plant keep in water, in other words, how does it manage temperature? So we have conduction, convection, latent heat of transfer, and all organisms on the planet experience radiation from the sun. So other than archaea and bacteria, which there are species that archaeans are actually extremophiles and can survive in very extreme environments, plants and animals um, do have methods to handle heat loss or gain. So if we look at a plant, a leaf, and we're thinking about heat exchange, is heat loss or gain by the plants? First to begin, solar radiation. All right, all organisms, because the sun is the main source of energy, solar radiation input. You do have heat loss by evapotranspiration, so evaporation of water specifically from leaves. A small amount from infrared, as well as a small amount in, and then conduction and convection. Convection takes place, of course, when there is contact of a physical versus liquid medium, in this case, wind. We'll discuss about the same thing that takes place in organisms, aquatic organisms, and then heat to conduction through conduction. So what does this look like? We can determine how temperature changes in a plant by solar radiation, infrared radiation, and then heat from convection, conduction, and heat transfer. We can actually calculate this to determine if a plant has increasing temperature or not. Now remember, higher temperature means the plant has to adjust for loss of water. And so there's a really cool way plants can do this through their stomata, opening and closing of stomata.